owned 300 acres, and the fear of every man kept a silver-handled pistol and a Bible in his hand. He called my husband worthless when the harvest came up thin, then left him bleeding by the cattle gate with his boot print on his skin. The sheriff found no witness, the preacher found no sin, but I found blood beneath the floorboards and his initials carved within. I buried John at sundown where the black mesquite trees bend. Then I wore his ring beneath my glove and started counting when the widow's revenge rides slow, but it never loses track. It comes through the dust in midnight with a loaded heart attack. He thought grief made me harmless, thought the dead had lost their say, but the widow's revenge rides slow and arrives loaded anyway. I sold him half my pasture for a price he named himself, signed the papers in his office while he drank beside the shelf. I watched him count the money, watched him laugh about the dead. Then I marked the eastern waterline and poisoned what he led. 3 months I played the mourner, 3 months I bowed my head, 3 months I let that bastard think the grieving wife was dead. When the drought came down like judgment and his cattle cried for rain, he came right into my homestead like a king who owned the plain. The widow's revenge rides slow, but it never loses track. It comes through the dust at midnight with a loaded heart attack. He thought grief made me harmless, thought the dead had lost their say, but the widow's revenge rides slow and arrives loaded anyway. He found me by the windmill with the pistol at my side, said you should have left this county when your husband up and died. I said you left him in the darkness with no mercy and no name. You mistook a woman's silence for a woman without flame. He reached beneath his jacket, but the chair